All right, everyone. Newline 2019, and we are here with talk giver TQ.
Yes.
What was your talk about?
I gave a talk on Debian packaging.
Okay, and what was the reason you wanted to give the talk, or why was it so important?
So, I'm a software developer. I write my own packages I write my own software to do all sorts of different things. And I write software for the space as well. And because of the fact that I've got other people depending on my software running and working for important functions in the space, it's really important to me that people be able to reinstall my software on a new machine if whatever it's running on breaks, it's really important to me that people be able to do that very easily.
And the Debian packaging helps you to do that?
Yes. So I should probably take a step back and explain what a package is. So in my talk, I gave a definition that a package is a collection of files that get installed with a bit of metadata about how to about what those files depend on. Do they depend on having a graphical environment? Do they depend on some command line tool being there? Do they depend on some library, etc.? And a couple of scripts to run when the package is installed, to configure it or to set up some data that's necessary. And you combine all of these together and you get a package. And you can take a package and it serves the same purpose that an installer on Windows would. You install it, and it puts all the files in the right place and configures the program. When you uninstall it, it automatically removes everything that it changed, and hopefully puts your system right back where it was.
Yeah. So the Debian packaging.
Yeah.
Is it complicated?
No, it really isn't. It seems complicated because there's a lot of the documentation is very complete. It'll explain everything that you could possibly need to know to create a package. But for the most part, if you want to rebuild a package that already exists, it's literally two commands, one to get the source and another to build it. It could not be simpler. If you want to make a change to that package, you run the command to get the source, you edit one file, and then edit another file to let Debian know that you've created a new version, and then run the command to build the package, and you get brand new binary packages that you can distribute to other computers or install or do whatever you want with. If you're creating your own package, the documentation would make it seem like you need to know tons of different things and read probably 100 pages of documentation to know what to do. But no, it's really, you run a command to generate the basic files. You edit one to tell it, or to give it the metadata. What are the dependencies? What's the description of this package? That sort of thing. And then you edit another package or another file to let it know what the version is. And you build then you run the command deb build, and you have a brand new package that you just created from scratch. It's something that you can do in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Like you actually did it during the talk, right?
Yes, I built 3 packages on stage.
Okay, so did anything interesting happen during the talk?
So it's a funny story. I woke up this morning and my voice was basically gone. It happens. And so I was really worried. I was drinking lots of matcha to try to get my voice back, and talk comes and I start being able to talk again. And I'm like, okay, I hope this lasts through the talk. And I sounded basically like this through the talk. I don't usually sound this gravelly. And I finish the talk and go down, and my friend sees me and asks me how it went. I'm like, it was great. My voice lasted, and I just lost it now.
But now it's good. Now it's back again.
Yeah, now it's back.
It's really interesting because you came in earlier and we already had like a little test that you sound like almost getting emotional over. I just want to talk about my things. No, man, I had a lot of fun. Was it good? Was good. Glad you had the talk. Was interesting.
Yeah, I was very glad to give the talk.
Where can people go if they want to know more about Debian packaging?
So there is a guide online, the Debian New Maintainers Guide. That is the closest thing to a tutorial. It covers basically everything that you need to know in exquisite depth. I can also there's a couple other tutorials that are linked from it. If you're packaging a Python program, I can recommend looking at the Debian Python policy, which despite its name is really information about all of the Python infrastructure in Debian. The thing that I can recommend most, though, is to download or to run apt-get source on some packages that you find interesting and look at the contents of the Debian directory, because those are complete packages, and everything that goes into making a Debian package is in that Debian directory. And you can see just how simple it is.
All right, man, cool. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Newline.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.